Presenting from G.I. Joe Classified Series, number 172, Cobra-La, Pythona. Welcome to G.I. Reviews. What's good? I'm the Ruckus, and today we are going to take a look at Cobra-La, Pythona from G.I. Joe Classified Series. This is number 172. But before we get into it, like this video down below, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you can bear it, watch this video all the way into the end. Believe me, watch time matters. Now, as we get into it, this is our second offering from Classified Series of a Cobra-La member, if you will. First time was Nemesis Immortal, which was a deluxe, and that was a pretty decent figure. It wasn't necessarily accurate from what I saw. These both characters, in this case we're talking about Pythona, they were introduced in the G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero movie back there in the 80s. And pretty good that we are getting members from that organization, an offshoot of Cobra, if you will. The first, shall we say, abstract character that isn't really abstract but became one in the movie would be Cobra Commander himself, the once a man Cobra Commander, where he got transformed, well, by the end of the movie, fully into a snake. And we got that figure. It was an exclusive. And now we're getting genuine members of Cobra-La. I believe we've got I was about to mess that up. Globulus. That's how you say it. There's an L in there. We're going to get that somewhere down the line. So that'll be 3. So that's pretty cool right there. Anyway, taking a look at the packaging, you see that she comes with more than a fair amount of accessories. We've got the Cobra logo up top, and this is some nice box cover artwork, which I believe we had gotten similar or also nice for Nemesis Immortal. We've got her attributes and some artwork down below, as well as that useless QR code. And then we've got that same artwork fully on the opposite side. And then we've got some really nice artwork there in the back. We've got 3 thumbnails, one showing her alternate head and the other 2 showing, well, she's got 2 alternate heads, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then we've got one of her other accessories. Looks like a mouth down there in the middle. We'll get a closer look at those accessories when we get our girl open. Looking at Pythona in the clamshell, like I said before, she is pretty loaded with accessories. On our left, her right, we've got a couple of extra sets of hands, one set, one pair, pretty gruesome the way they look. We've got another ponytail for her. We've got her circular weapons, another head sculpt, and something that appears to be like a diamond that's like a hot pink color. On our right, her left, we've got, well, creatures. Before we get up close with Pythona, I want to take a look at the full-bodied view of her, simply because, as you can tell, she comes with a soft goods cape. It's a hoodie cape, and I love this cape because of how it drapes over her. You know, especially when she has her neutral, kind of like grim head sculpt, which she came out of packaging with. This is what I'm talking about. There are so many characters in other franchises that need to have capes like this. I can think of Batman for sure, from DC. The Vision from Marvel Legends, he should have a cape like that. Moon Knight should have a cape like that. You know what I'm saying? It is just, this is the look right there when you're that type of character and you have that kind of cape. It's something that I've always strove for when it comes to my figures, to the point where I've gone third party. But I believe that they should be provided for us when we, as part of the product. Anyway, you see how nice our girl looks, and we'll get to her in a second. We're going to take a look at her accessories. Pythona comes with a set of fists, and strangely enough, they're vertically hinged. The other set of hands are, these are the ones that I had considered gruesome. Really, it's just one that seems gruesome to me, and that would be the left hand here with, I believe it's Mist. I'm trying to remember the movie that's coming out of her hand. And then, of course, her right hand have got these ziggy kind of, it's either slime. I'm assuming it's slime, considering what we're dealing with here. That has been like spat forth from her fingertips. And when I look closer at where the green meets the finger, the way how that looks, I almost for certain believe that that's supposed to be like some type of slime or ooze. Here's that other head sculpt. This one, she's baring her fangs. Very, very lovely. She's got the earrings, as you could see right there, and there's the port in her head. That this and the other head sculpt comes with the port because she sports ponytails. Here's an extra ponytail, which is, of course, is another accessory, and you can use either this or the one that came with the figure in packaging, and there you have it. She comes with these two circular weapons. They're molded in a translucent pinkish color, and the handle, the grips, are actually snake. They're snakes with the rings, if you will. The half rings are spitting forth out of their mouth and connecting to the back of the head of the snake head on the other end. So pretty interesting right there. Pythona also comes with this diamond, and it's molded in like a hot pinkish kind of color there, almost translucent, pretty large. I know that this has some significance. For the life of me, I can't think of what it is at the moment, but I know it was in the movie and it served a purpose. I just can't think of what it is at this time. Now for the Cobra-La creatures. I'm not even going to try to have names for them because I just don't have them. I'll describe as best as I can what they look closest to. This looks like a clam shell of some kind, molded green, pink insides, and those are supposed to be, I guess, the saliva, the slime going on. We get this bug-looking thing, more spider-like because it has 8 limbs, so it's more arachnid-like than insect. And the underside, it's almost like this is a shell too. This might be some kind of transformed turtle, now that I'm looking at the markings on the top, the carapace. So it may be something like that. Then we get this guy. It's like a transformed snake, maybe, with this big mouth, white teeth, pink interior, and molded in green, and you could tell that this is the bottom because this is the underbelly right there, pink color right there. We've got another clamshell here. This was actually hidden inside the next accessory, which I'll show momentarily, but this one has the mouth closed, and we've got like dual tongues coming out. Finally, we have a hydra-like snake. We've got 4 heads. 3 of them are open, 1 is closed, and you see that it's playing the slither/coil, almost trying to coil game or coming out of one. Pretty unusual accessories right here, but true to the film. As for our girl Pythona herself, the head sculpt, the neutral portrait, is every bit as lovely as the spare, the accessory, and her ponytail. I'm going to turn it, obviously, since it can be inserted, is articulated, which is cool, because you can have it any kind of way. It's longer and semi-windswept, which is cool, and it goes in by the port just like anything else. Pythona is primarily rocking purple colors. Of course, the cape itself is black and has scale texture, as you can see there. Pretty nice. And then you look at the bottom where it's got these patterns. They're not tears. This is by design. So pretty nice. The inside of the cape is purple. That matches the majority, the base color of her attire. And speaking of that, like I said, it's purple, two different shades of purple. The base is a certain purple, and then you have a darker kind of purple there that adorns, basically everything there. It's pretty nice, and it's got design in there and texture. Pretty nice. This is very good design there, and she's sporting the bare feet. So pretty nice. Lift up her cape so we can see what's going on in the back there. Everything extends to the back, including the designs. I like that. You gotta love that. This, by the way, is a deluxe. You could tell from the packaging. I just didn't call it deluxe in the beginning, but with all the accessories, the size of the packaging, you could always tell the difference. Anyway, this is looking good so far. Her articulation. Let me move the ponytail out of the way. Her head is on a dumbbell, so she can only look up that far. Some of it is impeded by the cape / hoodie, but it's still a dumbbell, so you don't get but that much. But she can look down pretty decently, and you get tilt. Of course, you get 360 it, and then getting her cape out of the way so we can get to those shoulders. She can get you basically a T-pose, and she can 360. As you can see, she's got butterfly joints, and she can rear back pretty well. As far as crossbody is concerned, she gets you, let's see here, she can't crossbody, but she can get close. You see that in terms of, almost parallel straight at you. Bicep joint there. She's got the double jointed elbows, swiveling wrists, and they're both trigger fingers on both hands. They both hinge vertically. She's got a diaphragm, and you're not getting much with that diaphragm going forward. As you can see there, you're not getting much going back, but you get a little bit better going back than you go forward. She can get you side to side, and you can rotate left and right. Now, here's something that many may seem redundant, and but I say, give me all the articulation you can. She has a waist ball joint, so you can get some more with that to help with her going backwards and forwards, and you can even rotate and go side to side with that. So I'll take it, redundant though it might be. She can do the splits that far out. You can see she's got the drop downs. She can kick 90, go back that much. She's got the thigh cut, double jointed knees, and she can point her toe that far forward, that far up. She's got the ankle pivot, and there are holes at the bottom of her feet. So we've got a nice suite of articulation for Pythona. Here's a look at Pythona with her hood up. And at the beginning of the movie, when she made her first appearance, she did appear with her hoodie on. And here she is with her other portrait where she's got the fangs baring. Here's Pythona with the only other member of Cobra-La that Classified Series has put out. We have Nemesis Immortal. My thoughts on number 172, Cobra-La Pythona from G.I. Joe Classified Series by Hasbro. I'm loving this figure for sure. She's got the articulation. I tell you, G.I. Joe, even when it comes to their female figures, they don't skimp on the articulation, so they get flowers for that. I definitely am enjoying that. She comes with a ton of accessories. You gotta love that. She is the second addition to the Cobra-La clan. You got to love that. And we're going to get more. I tell you, as much as I love our Joes, the bad guy side of the house dealing with Cobra, they never fail to impress, and they definitely don't disappoint, most of them. And definitely this go round, not disappointed at all. The colors, I love the colors. That purple is banging. The cape is banging, especially if you're having a neutral pose, just standing vanilla style, and the way it drapes over her, and you just basically see the dead center from 12 to 6 of her body, no hands. Looks great with the neutral head sculpt, and also when you put on that hoodie. Very, very nice. I'm loving this figure. What do you guys think about this one? Let me know in the section below, the comments. Let me know there. Also, like, share, subscribe. You know the rules. Hit the notification bell so you can know when I bring you some more of this. And I will be bringing more. And yeah, look forward to that. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. And those of you that have hung to the end, thank you so much. It means a lot. Like I said, watch time matters. Anyway, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Not to mention, I have got some poses that I want to do with this girl for real. Until next time, peace.